Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Reload, check, Panther. Hut, hut.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever. Set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Little backyard football here by the quarterback. It looked like he was running around the playground in his early days. The disruption of the timing early was the key, and from that point on, him and his receiver just unable to get on the same page.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Throwing right away, it's May. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to go up top here for McBride.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Returnable from the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is May. He'll try to hit him with a screen. He's got room past the 35. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
There's 2 big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on 3rd down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact. That's what separates the good ones from the rest. And that was a big-time throw right there.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll start out with a run, and it's Benson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Benson. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. The tight end, Fant, in motion.
Go.
They'll run here with Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long. Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
A give. Here's Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. The Patriots out on top. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Ready.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Ready. Roll.
They'll try and run here with Benson.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
On the jump.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Get it. Panther 60. Bronco 80. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing now from the gun. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when this... back foot, the play's over. And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The ball comes out. The Cardinals have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
2nd and 7. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. He'll decide to keep this once more. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. On 3rd down, they go with Benson. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals take the rare 3-2 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll run with the former Golden Domer, Audric Estime. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's caught. It's Javon Baker. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, May. He'll try to set up the screen to Estime. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They're going. It's May. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This is taken at the 25. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's May. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll run on 1st down with Estime. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On play action, here's May. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
1st down, New England.
Let's go.
To throw on 1st down is May. That's caught by Estime. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. May going to look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Audric Estime. Touchdown, New England. That his first touchdown this year. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open up a 6-point lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. He'll drop to throw. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Cardinal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we've reached halftime here on our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On 2nd down, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Patriots ready for the punt. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Okay, ready? Set. Ready.
They'll go again with Benson. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Mike, you get T.
42.
Go.
On the ground, it's Benson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Cardinals lining up for punt, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
His drive will start on the ground. Up the sideline at the 35. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. On 1st and 10, here's May. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
Ready. Check go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Open man downfield, it's Baker. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Up the middle they go. Finding space at the 15. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 9, set.
A run with Benson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On the jump. Let's go. 79 Broncos. Hut, hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. His kick is good. And the Cardinals are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will even the score here in the 3rd. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job on the return. He's down. Yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. Pass, right side, taken by Baker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Patriot first down.
May now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 2nd down, they'll run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. To throw is May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now, May. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run. Here's Benson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Really nice job defensively. They were all over that from the jump. Initially, I thought he was going to break away and pick up something positive, but at the end of it all, he ended up going backwards. That's a great job defensively. Even though they let him escape the rush initially, there was nowhere to go with either their ball or as a runner, and they're able to force 4th down.
So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Give up the middle, and a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Back to the ground, he'll get it again, and he's going to have a Patriots first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
First down, New England.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Two minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, I like the idea of airing it out there on 3rd down. You're trying to move this ball even into closer, more manageable field goal distance. But after that incomplete, now brings up 4th down. I think you have no choice but to settle for 3 here and see if it's enough to leave here with a win. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to air this one out. That's hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chuck play.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Here comes 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So, Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Glendale.